Quiet on set.
I'm recording.
Zoom in on her face.
Oh, you talked.
Sorry.
Let's try it again. Contrary to popular belief, the rumor, if you will, actually didn't start with the Mayan calendar. It had begun with the assumption that the planet Nibiru would return. This is a planet that the Sumerians supposedly created, and a planet that NASA had already confirmed was fictitious. Doomsdayers thought that it would return to our solar system by 2003 and crash into Earth, causing a catastrophic impact that would wipe us all out. Of course, it didn't happen, and was recalculated to occur in 2012. While the myth wasn't getting much attention, it got a huge kick when conspiracy theory websites began linking it to the Mayan calendar.
The Mayan calendar, also referred to as the Long Count, is a system of astronomical studies and scheduling created by the Mayans in an ancient era. With their close studies of the stars and planets, the Mayans were extraordinarily able to create a system of night and day that was even more accurate than ours. Supposedly, this helped the Mayans make predictions for future events, similar to a fortune teller, if you will. And when we got a hold of that calendar years and years later, archaeologists were able to deduce that the Mayans' prediction for the end of the world was on the winter solstice of 2012, or at least that is alleged.
The Mayans used their cycles similar, but differently and more pedantically. Their cycles overlap each other. For example, every 52 years of the Mayan calendar is its own cycle. To us, that's where the term long count came from. The Mayan calendar breaks itself down into different units, where a kin is 1 day in the 52-year round. It goes like this. 1 kin equals 1 yunal. 360 kin equals 19 yunal, and that equals 1 ton. 20 ton equals 1 cactin. 20 cactin equals 1 bactin. 13 bactin is 1 Mayan epoch, and 1 epoch is 5,125.26 Mayan years.
The supporters of the end of the world, those people who believe that Mayans are right in their predictions, relate the end of the world to the Mayans' own prediction about the end of their own race. They had set on a specific date that their doomsday would arrive at the hands of angry gods. It just so happened that on that very day, Spanish soldiers had come and wiped the entire population out. They weren't gods, but they sported steeds and clothes that the Mayans were completely unfamiliar with, so they were gods in their eyes.
Maybe if the Spaniards hadn't come and wiped out all the Mayans, they would have had time to finish the calendar?
John Major Jenkins, a scientist that has allegedly devoted years and years to decoding the Mayan calendar and studying apocalyptic possibilities given astronomical observations, believes that the ending of the Bactin cycle leading up to December 21st, 2012 indicates a rare alignment between the Sun and the galactic equator that only happens every 2,600 years. He says that this occurrence is already in progress, not something that will just happen in one day. Skeptics bring up another point, however, in saying that Julius Caesar had come along years later and established leap years, which the Mayan calendar didn't account for. If that were the case, the world should have ended about 8 months ago. A lot of people have even made fun of the 2012 apocalyptic uprise with things like silly cartoons and mock survival publications. What's my opinion?
Happy New Year 2013, everybody! Stop now. Go to different camera and here, let's.
Wait. Darn.
Okay, Caitlin, we're recording. So, yeah, take. All right. Mayan calendar, needless to say, is pretty complex. Although
Should I?
Wait, what happened?
Hit me in the hand and the arm.
Oh, Hope. Ugh.
No, let's just go like this. What? 20 ton equals. No, can't do that.
Oh. Oh.
Sorry.
It's so bad. That's exactly what Mike does.
He stabs. He stabs. Happy New Year 2013.
Oh.
Contrary to popular belief, the rumor.
You're not looking at the camera.
Thank you. We are discussing the end of the world. I think we can stop now.
No, we can't.